Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In the last episode, Fenris asked us to help him meet his sister. She's come all the way from Tevinter. She's in the hangman, she's waiting for him, but Fenris is a little bit concerned that it could be a trap, and Amelia's not going to let her friend worry. Not like that.
Do you still support the Knight Commander?
I don't care a fig for her, but she's the only one holding back the madness in this city.
Holding back? She's howling at the bloody moon. Even her own people think she's lost it. What will it take for you to see that she's crazy?
Mages in glass houses shouldn't throw fireballs.
Ooh. Again, Amelia finds herself nodding along to what Fenris is saying. You know, that Meredith is good for the city. She's keeping the peace. There are so many mages who do blood magic here. You know, it's only fair that she has to be harsh in her judgments. Now then, very quickly. Thank you. Just checking around, and then we are going straight into the Hanged Man. As I said, this is really important to Amelia. Family is important to her, and the fact that Fenris kind of has a shot at that, you know, I think that maybe Amelia is living a bit vicariously through Fenris. She can't have a reunion with Bethany. Bethany got murdered by an ogre, but Fenris can have a reunion with his sister, and that's nice.
It really is you.
Varania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
Oh, buddy. It's a trap.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Ah, my little Fenris. Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
You led him here.
Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new mistress, then? The champion of Kirkwall. Quite lovely.
Oh, you can have him. No. Fenris is no one's slave. He is a free man.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's not surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
And once again, we have implications of sexual assault. How lovely. Paste it up. And bugger off. There we go. Summon puppy. Go. Oh god, look at her. Look at her standing in the corner looking guilty. I mean, at least she has the decency to look guilty, but still. You know, Amelia, and Anders, would you maybe like to attack? That would be nice. And, Sebastian, I don't know if you're attacking, so just go after him. Thank you. And bugger off. There we go. Yeah, Amelia can't imagine how Fenris must be feeling right now. She just feels so badly for him. Take him out. There we go. And you.
I love it when a plan works out.
Oh god, he summoned demons. Of course he summoned demons. God damn. Okay, Amelia. Would you like...
Let's finish this.
There we go. No. Bugger off. There we go. And run. There we go. Come on. And you. doing A-okay for health. Oh dear, corpses. We got corpses. Oh, and he's up. And he's bubbled, because he is a hoe. Oh, mate, you can't hide in that bubble forever. We're waiting. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, no, he teleported. He gone. Wait, there you are. Oh, got Anders. Anders, move out of the way. And Anders. There we go. No. Just swap. There we are. Run, buddy, run. Okay, there we are. And more demons. Okay, stood up. And Amelia, could you attack something, please? Thank you. Okay, just go after this guy. Go. Even more corpses. Just what is going on? Why were there so many corpses under the hanged man? What has happened here? Heal yourself. There we go. He's bubbled again. Oh, we can wait. We're patient. We'll wait to kick your ass. And he should. Yep, he's right there. Take him out. Oh dear, Anders. Let's revive and a group heal. There we go. And you gonna shoot that at me? Oh nope. Fenris stopped him. Okay, get him. Get him, dog pile. There we are.
You are no longer my master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
Your sister's a mage? You bloody hypocrite. You really are just jealous.
You have no idea what we went through, what I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please tell him to stop.
Oh, Fenris, stop. It's not my place. You deserve to die. No. No, Amelia, I think this is giving her flashbacks. Sibling on sibling violence. And she just, no.
Wait. Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
She's your sister, dude.
I killed my brother. I know what I'm talking about.
Get out.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
Oh, buddy. You're blaming magic? Why not blame magic? In Amelia's opinion, he's correct. Magic has fucked up everything in this poor man's life. If what his sister said is true, Fenris competed against other slaves for the right to have these magical markings put on him. He then, the pain of the application caused him to lose his memory. That, presumably these lyrium markings were applied via magic. He had this awful magister as a master. And let's be brutally honest. Implied sexual abuses by the Templars wasn't good enough for Amelia. She needed proof. Implied sexual abuses by mages, oh, that's all the proof Amelia needs. Especially because that guy was a magister. They are all prone to evil acts. And mages are prone to evil acts. It's why we should be watched. It's why we should be in the circle. So Amelia will trust the implication there. And her heart goes out to Fenris right now. Yeah, you're not alone. You have friends. You have Amelia.
You have friends.
Yes, a mage is my only friend. You heard what Varania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean, like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Oh, buddy. Oh shit, there was loot! Come on. Oh, damn. Curses. Please tell me it's still there. It might still be there. You never know. Optimism. Ah, the optimism was a lie. Curses. Banter, though?
How can you keep standing up for her?
Who?
That doddering old biddy of a Grand Cleric.
How dare you? Althena is everything a Grand Cleric should be. She's holy, wise...
Spineless. Hesitant. She's clay in Meredith's hands.
In the face of danger, sometimes the bravest thing is to stand back and trust that the Maker will see justice done.
Well, if doing nothing sums up your religion, then Althena is perfect. Personally, I'd prefer a chantry that favors action over sloth.
And you can tell right there, that's Justice talking. That isn't Anders, that's Justice. Ooh. Oh, I have so many things I want to talk about right now. Okay, first things first. That banter. One, Anders is missing the point. You know, Althena, she's clay in Meredith's hands. That's clearly bullshit, given how Althena spoke to Meredith. If Meredith was in charge, if Meredith was the dominant one in their relationship, Meredith would have absolutely said, how dare you speak to me like that? But no, Althena, why don't you go back to the gallows and calm down? Like a good girl. She is so clearly in control there. Clearly, because Meredith just looked pissed and accepted it wordlessly. Does that sound like someone who is controlling? Well, controlling the other person at least. No, that is someone who is being controlled. Secondly, still on Althena. How do I put this? I think there's a lot of hatred for Althena, and I do understand why. However, I have to disagree with a lot of it. I think Althena would be an amazing Grand Cleric for any other city. That is my caveat. She would be an amazing Grand Cleric for Starkhaven or Arnsburg or wherever, but Kirkwall, because of its issue with, you know, there's a giant blood circle under the city making mages use blood magic, or, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Encouraging mages to become blood mages. That, it muddies the issue a great deal. Because of that, there will always be issues between mages and Templars. And because of that, you do need a Grand Cleric who is going to take sides. Althena is just a bad Grand Cleric for Kirkwall. In any other city, I think she'd be amazing, just not here. And my third point on Althena, I think she's brave. And I see it all the time, like, oh, she's a coward, she's a coward. I disagree entirely. I think it is so brave when you have two very willful people saying, I demand you be on my side. No, I demand you be on my side. I think it is such a brave thing to do, to say, no, fuck the pair of yous. I'm gonna be on my own side. I'm gonna be in the middle. I'm going to be a neutral party in this squabble. I'm not going to pick sides. As I said, under any other circumstances, I think that's brave. But because it's Kirkwall, action needs to be taken. Steps need... It's just a messy city, I think, is the long and short of it. They needed a woman of action, and unfortunately, that wasn't Elfina. Varania, that's the other thing I want to speak about. What she said, he was going to make me his apprentice, I was going to be a magister. Here's the thing, I think that shows how little Varania understands, because I'm pretty sure elves can't become magisters. I'm pretty sure, because Dorian in Inquisition clarifies, to be a magister, you have to be a member of the magisterium. That, it's the political group in Tevinter. So not every mage in Tevinter is a magister. So even if she was his apprentice, she wouldn't be a magister, because there's not a chance in hell that a female elf would get anywhere in Tevinter politics. She'd be assassinated by the end of the week. So I think that was a bullshit lie that Daenerys had spun her, and I guess she just didn't understand Tevinter politics, and so she thought it was true. And also her line about freedom was no boon. I look at you and I think you got the better end of that bargain. Ironically, slaves in Tevinter actually have more rights than some regular citizens. And so the fact that, when she and her mother were no longer slaves, they no longer had those certain protections, and it was just kind of like, go do whatever the fuck you want. Who's gonna hire someone when you can just buy a slave and they'll do the job for free? No one. No one is gonna hire someone when you can just pay one lump sum and have that person who'll do the job forever, come rain or come shine. And that quest makes me feel so sad. Alrighty then, Fenris wants to speak with us. And again, Amelia's heart is just bleeding for him right now. She wants to comfort him. She wants to ask, are you okay?
I saw you at the Chantry last week, Fenris, but I haven't seen you back since.
I was only delivering something. You needn't concern yourself.
But you were praying? Or was that part of the delivery?
I was trying to blend in.
Oh yes, you wouldn't want to ruin your reputation.
Don't you have a city to reconquer?
Oh, that was adorable. That was lovely. Oh, he's humming. Oh shit, hey. I've never heard the guardsman hum before. I can get behind that. And once again, I have another sword for you.
Have you located any Canary blades?
Here you are.
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
Excellent. That was it. The last thing I wanted to talk about in regards to Alone. Again, don't look at that lady. Don't make eye contact. Don't do it. Anders. So because I'm at full rival... No, I don't want to look at that lady. Just go up here. There we are. And I can't see her. Excellent. Yeah. Because I'm at full rivalry, I didn't get any friendship or rivalry points for my decision. Personally, I think Alone is where Anders acts the scummiest. I think Alone is Anders' most scumbag moment of DA2. Because by saying, oh, Fenris is a free man, I'm not going to give him up to you, Anders gets rivalry points. And if you hand Fenris over to Daenerys, he gains friendship points. So this man who rails against the Templars and like, oh, it's slavery, you know, how dare, actively approves of making Fenris a slave again. And I don't care how much Anders hates Fenris. It is incredibly hypocritical to, you know, dedicate your life to fighting the injustice of, you know, slavery at the Templars' hands, only to desire to make someone else a slave. I think it's disgusting. I think this is the only time in Dragon Age 2 where I am actively disgusted by Anders, because this may surprise you, I actually really like Anders. I don't agree with what he does. I think what he does is wrong, but I understand his logic. I can understand his reasoning. And it's not something I necessarily disagree with. The reasoning I don't disagree with. What he does, no thank you. I'll explain that more at the end. Fenris, let's focus on you, bud.
You know, you could go anywhere you like now.
I'm aware of that.
Oh, you could become a raider. You could join my crew.
The crew of your non-existent ship?
Well, with that attitude, you're never going anywhere, are you?
She doesn't understand. Yes, I am free. Daenerys is dead. Yet, it doesn't feel like it should.
Yeah, that's because revenge was never the answer. What was it Flemeth said? The chains are off, but are you really free? Fenris's problem is that he has always been bound by his past. Ooh. I'm umming and ahhing over whether she'd be sarcastic here. I'm drawn to this. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to it for some reason, so let's go with it.
Seems like you should be dancing for joy.
I would have thought so. I thought if I didn't need to run and fight to stay alive, I would finally be able to live as a free man does. But how is that? My sister is gone, and I have nothing. Not even an enemy.
No, this is absolutely not. After implied sexual assault, no thank you. Yeah, you have a future. It's shining and bright and there for you. You just have to look to it, that's all. Fenris, he spent his entire time looking to the past. He's never felt like a free man because he doesn't think like a free man. I think in his mind, he always thinks of himself as a slave or a runaway slave, an ex-slave. He has never thought of himself as a free man, and I think that's the problem.
Maybe that just means there's nothing holding you back.
An interesting thought. It's just difficult to overlook the stain that magic has left on my life. If I seem bitter, it's not without cause. Perhaps it is time to move forward. I just don't know where that leads. Do you?
You think magic is at fault? Amelia agrees with him, so this... I don't think I can ask this because the way it's worded, it'll come out as inherently pro-mage. And Amelia wouldn't even consider asking this. Does anyone? There's so many possibilities, I don't care. Well, we want to give him an answer. Perhaps it's time to move forward. I just don't know where that leads. Do you? I'm inclined to go with this. Amelia doesn't know what the future holds. Hell, she thought that she would be in the circle by this point, and I don't think Amelia plans for the future. I think she is very much someone who lives in the moment, and not in a, like, oh, I'm so free. It's just she doesn't think things through. Artin was a planner. Artin planned for the future and kind of worked towards her goals. I don't think Amelia does that. And I think after the deaths of her family, how do I want to put this? Before that, it was just the fact that she never really thought things through, and she kind of expected... I guess she just expected things to happen. She never made plans and saw them to fruition. She just expected things to happen by magic. And I think, you know, as I was saying, prior to Leandra, Carver, and Bethany's deaths, she just never thought through her actions. Now, if I'm being honest, I think she's a bit scared. She's scared to look to the future because kind of every time she does, someone she cares about dies. So, yeah, I don't think she knows.
Nobody knows the future, Fenris.
The future of a slave is never uncertain. But I am no longer a slave. Perhaps it is time I remember that. Thank you, Hawk. I would never have thought to call a mage my friend, yet here you are. Wherever the future leads, I hope it is at your side.
Oh, buddy! Buddy, oh! Don't leave Kirkwall. Please don't leave Kirkwall. It would break Amelia's heart. Okay. Now then, I'm pretty sure we had some more codex entries. At least I think we did. The Centurion's Curus. In the 435th year of the Tevinter Imperium, Archon Almadrius built a summer palace for himself near the Eyes of Nosen. The palace was considered one of the greatest wonders of the world, and many of Almadrius's jealous rivals hatched plots to burn it to the ground. To protect his palace, the Archon stationed 100 soldiers on permanent guard. These centurions were sworn only to the service of the Archon himself, their oaths sealed with blood. The reign of Almadrius ended in violence, and his successor, Tidarian sounds better than Tidarian sounds stupid as fuck. Tidarian converted the palace into a garrison for his troops fighting the insurrections all across the Imperium. Amidst the bedlam, the Centurions maintained their watch. They eventually fell in battle, but their oaths held, and the bodies rose again to take their posts. When Tidarian's reign came to an end, the Magisters fought amongst themselves for 20 vicious years before they crowned a new Archon. And when Parthenius finally took the throne, he found that the palace and its guardians had vanished. Not a single stone remained in the Nosen countryside. Some say the Centurions, faithful to their oaths, carried the palace away brick by brick and rebuilt it in a distant land where it would be safe, waiting for an Archon to lay claim to it. From Impossible Tales of the Imperium by Hendrik of Cumberland. Very interesting. Anything else? Nothing under characters, and okay, that was it. There we go. Alrighty then, we have the Fenris stuff out of the way. Oh, all of these lead into full-on quests, and they're all awful. Oh god, my heart, it breaks. Looking at my notes, we're going to take on a gang. We are going to head to the docks at night, and we are going to clear them out. Because, you know, keeping Kirkwall safe, that's a worthy goal, I think. To the docks. Admittedly, I only have 56 seconds on my timer left. Ooh. Oh, flippin' heck. I forgot about that. Yeah, they built a big-ass statue to us that looks absolutely nothing like Hawk. Well, in the next episode, we can go and examine that closer, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.